You're with Dion at HDpiano, and this is My Future by Billie Eilish. 3 and 4 and 1. So that takes us through the first verse of the song. Now, as you might have noticed, might be obvious, but here at HDpiano, we are now working with HD electric piano. So that's why we have this very mellow, cruisy sound to kind of match the sound of the keyboard in the recording. So if you are working with a digital piano or a keyboard, it's time to play around with your electric piano sounds in order to get this sounding like it does in the original song. Now, if you don't have an electric piano or you can't quite find the sound that suits, don't worry, just play it on regular piano sound and it will still sound very beautiful. So, I'm going to go straight into learning a bit about the chords that make up this song because everything we're going to be playing is built around a few different shapes. So the first chord and the first shape we're looking at is an E flat major 7 chord. So, it's an E flat chord, which means there's going to be an E flat as the lowest note. That's a bit of a giveaway. Now, in the right hand, to complete this chord, we have a G and a B flat, along with the E flat makes the E flat chord, and then a D on top, which makes the major 7. So this is our E flat major 7. You can also think of it as a G minor on top of an E flat when you're working out how to play this chord. The next chord is an E flat 7. All we're going to do here is drop this D, which is the major 7th, down to a D flat, which turns it into a E flat 7 or E flat dominant 7. If we pull this note back from D flat up to E flat, we now have a regular E flat major chord. So there are variations on the E flat chord. Again, we had the E flat major 7, the E flat 7, and the E flat. Then we're moving to A flat. So left hand's going to shift up to A flat. Right hand is going to start by playing an A flat major 7. And an A flat major 7, just like the chord before, we've got 3 notes in the right hand, a C, E flat, and G. And again, that G is our major 7th note. The C and the E flat go with the A flat to create the A flat chord. So that's our A flat major 7 chord. And this major 7 chord is going to get changed into a minor 9th chord. So a few things got to happen here. This C is going to drop down to a C flat, or you can think of it as a B. It's going to keep the E flat. Our G becomes a G flat. And again, add on a B flat at the very top. This is a really nice chord to play. Sounds beautiful. Now, you could also think of this kind of as a B major 7 on top of the A flat, or a C flat major 7. So that's our other A flat chord. Sometimes we'll do some variations on that where we might just get rid of that 9th and drop it down to a regular A flat. But there's our 2 different chord shapes on the A flat. So again, the A flat major 7 and the A flat minor 9. Now I'm showing those chord shapes first because, as I said, everything is built on those chord shapes. So to begin with, the song kicks off with our E flat major 7. We just miss out the middle note. That B flat is not there, so we have E flat, B and D. Sorry, G and D. Then we're going to drop that D down to the D flat and then resolve it up to the E flat. There's our first 2 bars. We're going to do 4 counts on the first chord and then 2 counts on each of the next 2. And this is a nice slow, well, it's a very slow song to begin with. So we're going to go really slowly because that matches the song. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it down, 2, raise it up. All right, then we're going to move to the A flat major 7 again. We're going to drop out the middle notes. So now we just have A flat in the left hand, C and G in the right hand. Going to hold that for 4. And then we're going to switch to our A flat minor 9 chord. And that's going to resolve back down to an A flat at the top. But we're going to do something a little tricky. We're going to roll up and back down to the A flat. So let's go through that with a bit of counting. We've got 1, 2, A flat major 7, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. That last little bar again, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Okay, let's go through those 4 bars in their entirety. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Beautiful work. Now the next 4 bars of this first verse, we're now starting to use the full complement of notes from each of these chords. So we're going to start off with our E flat major 7 again, starting off with all 3 notes in the right hand. Then we're going to go back and forth between the top 2 and the bottom 1 in the right hand. Back and forth like that. So from the start of the next second half of this verse, we have 2, 3, and 4, and together, top, down, top, down, top, down, together, top, down. So we're getting that really back and forth kind of sound here. So we have, again, 4 beats on that E flat major 7 chord. Together for 1, top, down for 2, 3, and 4. On 4 and, left hand's going to come up to play another E flat, an octave above where it's been playing so far. Then on beat 1, we now play the top 2 notes of the E flat 7 chord. So we've dropped that top note from a D to a D flat. So we have, again, together on 1, and then 2, and on beat 3, open it up to the E flat major chord. 3 and 4, and on 4 and, left hand plays that low E flat one more time. This is all going to resolve up to our A flat major 7 chord as well. That's what we're going to finish up at the end of these 2 bars. So let's go through those 2 bars, finishing on this A flat major 7, and then we'll look at the last 2 bars after that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. All right, so we've landed there on beat 1. We're going to do a similar back and forth here. We've landed on this C, E, and G. And on beat 2, we're going to play those 3 notes again, but I'm going to switch my thumb to my second finger for that C. I need to be able to reach down to this A flat. We're going to go back and forth between the top 3 notes and this A flat just below the chord. So that 3rd bar of the second half, from the A flat, 3 and 4 and 1, switch, 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're going to switch to our A flat minor. So this had the C flat, or the B, the E flat, and the A flat. I'm going to hold that on 1, 1, 2, and 3. On 3, let's change that A flat at the top to a B flat. That last bar one more time. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. All right, let's take it back all the way to the start of this second half, to the E flat chord with all 3 notes. Going to do the back and forth. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So that is the second half of the first verse. Now, of course, we're going to be covering more of this song later on, including where it starts to kind of get a bit more funky when the drums come in. So I'm really looking forward to teaching that part at HDpiano because it gets a little bit groovy and I like that kind of funky edge to this song. It's a really cool song. I love the sound. I love how it kicks off in that second half with the drums as well. So we're going to go back to the very start of this verse, take you through one more time at full speed, which is only 52 beats per minute. Quite slow, less than a beat per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 4, and 1. All right, then we'd move on to the pre-chorus, but that's enough for this lesson right now. Great job so far on learning through part 1. If you're on HDpiano, just click on the next lesson to continue. And if you're on YouTube, head over to HDpiano.com for the rest of the song. Do you have a request? Well, visit requests.hdpiano.com and follow us on your favorite socials at HDpiano. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and give us feedback in the comments. My name is Dion, and you're at HDpiano, the home of the hybrid piano lesson.